What's up guys, so today we're having a Pokemon Wi-Fi battle. It's against my friend Casey. You guys probably all know him. Unfortunately, it's not a live battle, it's a replay. So yeah, let's get the video going. Alright, so it's NU battle, except for is Magneton, who is I believe an RU Pokemon. So yeah, I led with Dragonair because I wanted to take him by surprise. I didn't want him to know what I was going to do. This Dragonair is a Dragon Dance with Rest and Sleep Talk, and its only attack is Waterfall. So what I want to do is get the most stats boost I can, but the problem is that he's gonna get, he has to intimidate Pokemons on his team, so he's gonna neutralize me in a few turns by switching out between his Masquerain and his Arbok. But during that time, I still have the time to get some setup going and some good damage, and to deal some good damage on his Pokemon. So now I get burned by his call, but it's not a problem. I just wanted to make sure that he doesn't hit a crit or hit a bug buzz or something like that. So I use Rest right after I get burned. I should have waited probably another turn, but yeah, anyway, it's not too bad. Now I use Sleep Talk, and I get a little lucky. I get a Waterfall, and unfortunately his the Intimidate probably saves him, because if I didn't get some Intimidate drops, I would have been, I believe, at +3, so I think I would have been able to kill him. But anyways, on the second turn, I once again get the Waterfall, and I'm able to take it out. So that's Intimidate gone, and he switches into a Masquerain and switches out immediately to get the Intimidate once again. When he will come back with Masquerain. So he sends Magneton because it's physically bulky, so he knows that I can't do a lot, even if I get an attack off, but I use a Dragon Dance. So he wants to cancel it out and switches out to Masquerain, gets the Intimidate. So anyway, Waterfall does under half, so I was a little surprised, so I wanted to go for another Dragon Dance, because I knew that before he got another Intimidate, I would have had the time to get 2 Dragon Dances. But he kept switching out, so I had the pressure to keep attacking, so I maybe should have waited before attacking and went for another Dragon Dance, so I would have done over 50% to his Magneton, or at least closer to 50%. Now he uses Volt Switch, which doesn't do a lot to me, but eventually all the Intimidates and stuff like that are gonna make my Dragonair pretty much useless, because I didn't have the time to set up enough. So I'm in a good position at this moment, but his Magneton is gonna be a huge problem for my Dragonair because once again of its physical bulk. Also, something that changed the course of the battle is the fact that he got me to a low HP, so I needed to use Rest. Then he will use once again Flash Cannon, and I think it's this turn that he gets the Special Defense drop. Yeah, it is. So he gets the Special Defense drop, which turned out to be a turning point for Dragonair, for the course of Dragonair in this battle, because on the second turn, he was able to take me out because I wasn't able to get an attack off and to kill it. So now I sent out here's the ring. It's a quick feet variant of it, but since I got the sticky web on my side of the field, it means that it pretty much not cancels it out, but it makes it under par, I'd say, speed-wise. So I wasn't able to do what I wanted. Now he uses Aquajet because he understood that I was a quick feet Ursaring, and probably, I'm not sure, but I probably could have been able to outspeed it and use Facade, so he wouldn't have gotten any damage on me. Now he sends Magneton, and the fact that he is faster with Quick Feet activated tells me it was a timid Magneton. So yeah. Now he switches into Noctowl, which right on the switch in, I understand what kind of Noctowl he is. He is a Psycho Shift and Noctowl, and I really don't. In fact, I really needed to be careful because I didn't want my physical attackers to get burned. So he knew water types mostly have ice type moves. So he switched into Magneton. That was a great play. Now I was locked on it because it's a Timid Choice Scarf Warlord. So yeah. Now I switch into Arbok, who's specially defensive, but he still doesn't take the hit very well, in my opinion. So I was a little worried. Now he sends out his Noctowl, which is gonna, of course, be a huge problem for my Arbok because he burns it. And the other thing that turns out to be a problem for my Arbok is that I missed this Gong Shot. If I could have hit him, and maybe hit a crit or a poison, something like that, he wouldn't have been able to burn. He wouldn't have been able to burn another Pokemon. So it would have been good for me. But yeah, Arbok goes down on this turn mostly because of the burn. And I'm not sure the critical hit changed anything. I'm just gonna say it didn't, because he had only 34 HP left. So yeah. Now I go into Wailord, and this time I really I knew he was going to switch out once again, so I went for a more powerful move. I had in a Water Spout. That's 150 base special attack, but the problem is that he outspeeds me because of the damn sticky web, so I can't get 2 Water Spouts on it, and I can kill. Well, in fact, I can get a second one, but the second one isn't enough to kill. But Psyshock on the other side is able to knock my Wailord out. Now I go for the RegiROCKS, because I knew he wouldn't have been able to kill me, because it was probably locked on Psyshock. That's what I think. So he switches into Noctowl. I know what he's gonna do. He's gonna try to burn me, so I switch out of there and I go for my Miss Magus, which is the safest play, but still having a burn Miss Magus was bad news for me, because it meant that basically there was a counter on it. It couldn't last forever because I don't have recovery. So he didn't know my moveset, so I used Power Gem to surprise it. I knew he was gonna stay in fact, because going into Magneton would have been a huge risk. But yeah, when he sends Magneton, I know that I'm not gonna take it out in one attack, so I go for the nasty plot. Then he uses Flash Cannon, and once again he gets that damn special defense drop, but I knew it wasn't a game changer. He just went into its what's it called? It's Grumpig, just to take the Shadow Ball, and during that time Miss Magus goes down to the burn. So after that I go into RegiROCKS once again. He's full health, but gets the Sticky Web speed drop. Or no, he doesn't, because of Clairvoyant. Yeah, right. So he uses Flash Cannon, which activates my weakness policy, and I predicted that perfectly, and I go for the Drain Punch, which is able to take its Magneton out. So I win by the score of 1-0. It was a great battle, as always. Battles with Casey are always very tight and very spectacular. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter and on Twitch, and if you want to follow me on Facebook, it's at Fwetsky. Also, if you guys want to join the Pokemon Fight Club Fantasy League, the link to the league will be in the description below. So once again, thank you guys for watching, and peace out.